Hello friends, this is Richa Sharma. Welcome to my channel as Study with Richa. Today we will discuss advantages of inclusivity. As firstly we will define, here we will discuss how we have to write this question. Okay, firstly we will give the definition and then the main heading and then we will define. You can understand only the point and then you can write in your own language. But if you are giving the definition of a particular writer, then you must have to write in the same way. And after writing the definition in meaning, you can explain what he want to say in his definition. According to Uppal and Day 2001, inclusive education implies synchronization of the educational needs of the normal children and the educational requirements of the citizens with special needs, so as to evolve a common curriculum with a view to provide education to all in regular school itself. It is a flexible and individualized support system for children and young people with special educational needs. It provides an integral component of the overall education system and is provided in regular schools committed to an appropriate education for all. This was a definition according to Uppal and Day. After writing this definition in meaning, you can write the main motive of inclusive education is not to give study, is not to give a study or education to the disabled persons in a separate school, but to integrate all the students, maybe they have problem or not, in one environment, under one roof, in one school. Okay. Then after advantages for CWSN, children with special needs. Here we will discuss the points but you can write under the advantages of inclusive school. First point is advantages for CWSN, children with special needs. Spending the school day alongside classmates who do not have disabilities provide many opportunities for social interaction that could not be available in segregated settings. If we are applying the segregated settings for the CWSN students, then they will see the students having the same problem. Then how will they face a society, right? When they are under the one roof with all the other students, then they can see what type of students are, which type of problems they are facing. Okay, so it will improve in the social interaction. CWSN have appropriate models of behavior. They can observe and imitate socially acceptable behaviors of the students without special needs, right? They can observe the students who have no problem and who have some different problems that they have. Next is teachers often develop higher standards of performance for CWSN. Why? Because they can try. If they will try, then definitely they will do better than the first year, right? Next, both general and special educators in inclusive settings expect appropriate conduct from all the students. Here in one school, it doesn't mean that there will be only one teacher. There will be two type of teachers. One is general and one is special, having the special education. Okay, in this way, they help with, that the general teacher wants to deal with the students having some problem. Then the special teachers can provide them whenever they need, right? Next, CWSN are taught age-appropriate functional components of academic content, which may never be part of the curriculum in segregated settings. Okay, in this way, the curriculum is planned according to the needs of both the students. Okay, disabled and non-disabled. Next point is attending inclusive schools increases the probability that CWSGN will continue to participate in a variety of integrated settings throughout their lives. The activities or co-curricular activities which are organized so that they can participate in all activities time. Okay. Next is advantages for students without special needs. Now we have discussed what are the advantages of inclusive school for the students having some problem, and now advantages for students without special need. They don't have any disability. Students without special needs or disabilities have a variety of opportunities for interacting with their age peers who experience CWSN or disabled in inclusive school settings. We can see what type of problems they are facing, who are having problems regarding anything. Maybe they are disabled to learn, disabled to write, having a deaf problem or anything, etc. Okay. Next is they may serve as peer tutors during instructional activities. As they learn, as they sit in the same class, they can help them, and they can when they will help in another way, they are teaching them, so they can know how can they act as a tutor. Next is they may play with them during recess and leisure time. They may play the role of a special buddy during lunch, in the bus and in the playground. So in this way, they can firstly they can understand what type of problems they are facing. Secondly, they can understand how can they help them, right? And thirdly, they can also choose a career opportunity. In which way? Like children without special education needs or disability have the chance to learn about many of human service professions such as special education, speech therapy, physical therapy, recreation therapy, and vocational rehabilitation. For some, exposure to these areas may lead to their career choices. That I want to say, कि they can choose as a physical therapy as their career option, a speech therapy, special education. So they can also choose the which option they can choose from the career for the career choice. Okay. Next is inclusion offers opportunity for students without special education needs for disabilities to learn to communicate and deal effectively with a wide range of individuals. This also prepares them to fully participate in a pluralistic society when they are adults. Okay, they will try to cooperate with other persons who are having problems, or how to deal with the person having this type of problems. Okay. Next is helping in meeting the international and global obligations. In this concern, it should be well noted that India is signatory of the agreements reached among the nations of the world on this account in a World Conference on Special Needs Education held in 1994 in Spain, and UN Conventions on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities 2006. The implementation of inclusion policy in the schools may help well our country to walk along the nations of the world. Next is helping in the implementation of national policies and constitutional provisions. Which type of policies? Like Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, SSA, Education for All was made by the government. As a democratic country, India has a moral duty to arrange for the quality education to all, not the education for all, but quality education to all of its citizens with no discrimination of any kind. If there are co-curricular activities are organized, then that time they are organized for the all students, not only for the students having no problem. Okay. Every citizen of the country has a right to his or her education. Government of India has therefore launched a scheme, Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, as I told you, these RTE, under the RTE Act and other policies. They are trying for that, so that all children can get the education. Helping in the establishment of an inclusive society and inclusive culture. Inclusion in the form of inclusive education brings disabled and non-disabled closer. They can understand their problems. They can learn how to deal, how to react whenever any type of problem is coming. They get valuable opportunities to know and understand each other and begin to cooperate and collaborate in the curricular and co-curricular activities of the schools. Gradually, the negative attitude developed towards negative attitude. What type of negative attitude? Negative attitude means when two children, one is having problem and one is not having problem, are sitting together. They are sitting in a one school, means inclusive atmosphere is given to them. But while sitting on the bench, if the student having no problem, will give them a negative impression, like see your hand, see how you are talking. This type of negative attitude will not enforce the student. Okay. So gradually the negative attitude towards disabilities and disabled children, not on the part of non-disabled peers, gets transferred into positive. Okay, and they learn how to deal with them, how to behave with them, how to cooperate with them. Okay, which is the big thing. Next, helping the country in the total utilization of its human resources. What do you mean by human resources? Like the students, what they are learning can also be a great scientist, artist, creative. They can do a creative work, right? They can make their one. They will not allow their disability to stop their career, but they will polish their opportunities, polish their ability. Okay, so they can act as a human resource for the country. His or her talent can be best developed in the inclusive setup of the schools, and this development in turn can prove a big asset for the progress and the development of the society. So students, this was our topic of advantages of inclusive school. Hope you liked it. If you liked, please like my video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.